If a woman was a beer, would she listen? Would you hear? Would she simply be a bubbly and hoppy water, plain as pleasant, a tactful nod, or robust and flavorful like a fantastic lager, perhaps a beautiful pilsner, where gold flows from her hair to the wheat and into the glass, the softest breeze of warm summer, maybe a full personality, like a gorgeously aged stout, her smile as charming as the aroma of a barrel, the blood-red wine giving compliments to her star-filled cheeks, where the corner of her eyes glisten with the memories of a fond future. Oh, to be a beer made with a preferred honey, if a woman was a beer.
This piece is a striking fusion of visual poetry, existential questioning, and sensual imagery. It operates like a literary collage, balancing rigid sacred authority with fluid, almost absurd romantic contemplation, structural and visual dynamics. The title and framing, Bordeaux, plays on Bordeaux wine, bread dough, and boredom, instantly establishing a themes within themes structure. Formatting, day THREE, fractures time, matching the cracked, submerged vinyl record image above it, a symbol of music trapped underwater or lost in rotation. Concrete silhouette. The physical shape of the poem mirrors an hourglass or a chalice, or perhaps a beer pint/wine glass itself. The text narrows in the middle during the philosophical questions, would she simply be, and widens out as the sensory descriptions of lager, pilsner, and stout bloom outward. Linguistic and thematic breakdown. The sacred threshold, John chapter 10, verse 1. Opening with Christ's warning about thieves and robbers entering the fold sets an immediate tension. It introduces a desire for legitimated access, sacred boundaries, and protection against deception before taking a sharp turn into romantic surrealism. The central metaphor, if a woman was a beer. Turning a person into an artisanal, brewed commodity sounds absurd on the surface, but it quickly transforms into an earnest search for essence. It contrasts passive existence, a bubbly and hoppy water, plain as pleasant, with deep aged complexity, full personality like a gorgeously aged stout. The shift to wine and honey. The boundary lines blur as the poem progresses. Wine leaks into the beer metaphor, the blood-red wine giving compliments, and honey introduces a play on words. Oh, to be a beer. The imagery transitions from pub casual to rich, intimate warmth, eyes glistening with memories of a fond future, a brilliant paradoxical phrase about longing for a warmth that hasn't happened yet. Psychological breakdown. The guarded seeker. The inclusion of John chapter 10, verse 1 points to a deep psychological preoccupation with integrity, trust, and authentic entry. There is a fear of the thief of being duped, played, or letting the wrong person through the fence. It suggests a psyche that values absolute authenticity in relationships. Desire for grounded simplicity versus intoxicating depth. The speaker is torn between wanting love to be uncomplicated, plain is pleasant, lash a tactful nod, and craving an overwhelming vintage depth, gorgeously aged stout, barrel-aged aroma. It reflects a psychological tug-of-war between safety and simplicity and the vulnerability required for deep intimacy. Nostalgia for the unlived, anemoia. Memories of a fond future reveals a mind prone to idealized romantic projection. It's an imaginative safety mechanism, pre-packaging a future romance with the cozy familiarity of a past memory so that the unknown feels safe to enter. Creative fragmentation. The intentional word splitting, THREE, be a beer, Bordeaux, shows a mind that hyper-analyzes language, constantly looking for double meanings and hidden subtext underneath everyday reality. It's an intimate, playful, yet guarded portrait of someone trying to decode the human connection through the comforting sensory textures of fermentation, music, and myth.